So now it's time to add the ice cream flavors. I'm gonna use a different color for each finger. And I'm just gonna go in using the brush in the bottle, make one big swipe upside down, kind of like an upside down half moon. And then I'm just gonna fill it out because ice cream scoop isn't exactly even, so you want it to sort of have these like dangling rough edges, and then we're gonna make it drip, but that'll be the next step. So now that you have the shape of your ice cream down, you want to grab your daughter to make some big, fabulous drips. So it looks like it's melting across your hand. Just like real ice cream, right? And you can take and use all different kind of size daughters to do the drops that you want. I'm gonna start right here. So I'm gonna place the drip where I want it to end and then slide up back towards the nail. Towards the ice cream, excuse me. So a few of the colors may be thin, and to get over that basket weave, you may have to do more than one coat. It happens. So I'm just gonna have a little drip down here. I'm gonna achieve that by quickly just dotting and swiping up. So it looks like it just fell like in a teardrop shape. So to make the drip, I'm gonna place the drip where I want it to end and then move it back towards where the ice cream is at the tip of the nail. Then I'll lead it back up to the ice cream. So now that that's complete, I'm gonna go in and outline and highlight where the scoop lines would be in the ice cream with a darker shade of the colors that I've been using. And I'm just using my favorite craft brush, but you can use any nail art detail brush. They're available at beauty supply stores and makeup stores, or even you can go to a craft store and just look for a tiny, tiny thin brush that'll give you some flexibility. I just want to highlight the edges. So you don't want to make any lines that are really straight or too connected. They should all be sort of disconnected and just really highlighting where there would be shadow and light within the ice cream scoop. It's really just to give it dimension more than anything. You don't have to cover the nail or do any straight lines. It should all be very curved and along sort of where the natural lines of the drippiness are. So first I lay down a coat of nail art sealer and sort of that half moon upside down. And then I take my orange stick and I dip it into my top coat and I place them where I want them. The thing about bouillon or caviar is since they're all round, they may not last as long as glitter or painting them on, just because they like to roll. I mean, they're tiny little balls. But if you are interested in this look, you can achieve it with bouillon or caviar at any beauty supply store. So I'm just laying them down randomly. And then once they're all there and I like the way they look, I seal the nail with my nail art top coat. And the important thing about nail art top coat here isn't that it will allow anything to shimmer and shine, which is why it's so good for rhinestones, but it is super adhesive and sticky and thick, so it really grabs a hold of that bouillon and holds it there. And it will last a lot longer than your average top coat with designs like this.